in Rome, we taught this man who was from Iran, however you say that, and he was the happiest man in the world. He was so interesting. He loved to talk and ask questions, and he was just really interested in what we had to say. So his first language is Peruvian. No, not Peruvian, Persian. But we would speak Italian with him, and then we realized he spoke quite a bit of English, so we would actually bring some Americans to the lesson, or English speakers to the lesson. Sometimes we would bring some Filipinos, sometimes we would bring the senior couple to our lesson. And I remember one lesson where we were teaching the word of wisdom, and so we told him like all the things that we abstain from, and including alcohol. And he was shocked. He could not believe. He said, "So you've never had wine? You've never had wine?" And he just had this big smile on his face. And it was me and my companion and then the senior couple. And he went to every single person in the room. He's like, "So you've never had wine? And you've never had wine? And you've never had wine?" And it was so funny because I was just laughing at, because he's such a happy man, and he wasn't just like the typical, just like really disappointed or angry, like, "I can't believe you believe in that." He was just really shocked and just happy. And I specifically remember him talking to the senior sister missionary and saying like, "So never?" And she was just like, "No, never have." And he just, "Never?" I think he asked like 3 or 4 times. And then even as we were like walking out of the church after we had finished the lesson, he had to be clear, like, "You have never had wine in your life." Yeah, so that was really fun. So I served in Rome 1. It was a ward, and so there are, I want to say 6 areas in Rome. And so I was in the first ward, and I loved it. It was such a fun area. So different from all my areas. The more north you go, the less traditional Italians are. And so people, that lunchtime, that pranzo time was not as big of a thing in Rome. I'm sure more so in big cities than it was down south. And the ward was really interesting. I would probably say it was like 60-70% South American. We had a lot of Latinos in the ward, which again felt like a mission in South America. And I loved it. A lot of Peruvians mostly, and they were so wonderful. And there were Italians as well, and they were great. Yeah, Rome, that's where you really ran into just cultures from all over the world. Every day we'd run into people from Peru, from Africa, from Romania, the Philippines, Albania, Russia, Iran. So it was really, really fun, really interesting. The work was really good. It was definitely a fun area. Actually, I got blown in or whitewashed into that area, and so we did not have any work at first, and so it was definitely a faith builder to get work going, and we saw so many miracles, and we saw the work grow, and we worked with other missionaries. There are 6 of us in the ward, so it was the 4 of us sisters with two elders. And then we also had a senior couple in the ward, an American senior couple, and they actually worked with the Pathways program. And that's actually where Pathways program is held and conducted, in the Rome 1 building. And so people from all over Italy would travel up to Rome to come and attend their classes on Tuesday nights. And since then, I think they've made a Pathways program in Milan. So that was really cool.